Quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Her third. From left to right. Sets off. Oh,
down.
Watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the. It fell from the sky into air and icing.
On one of those rare clear nights here in Seattle, we come to you live from Husky Stadium as the Washington Huskies welcome the Miami Hurricanes to the end of the longest trip in CFSL history to see which one of them gets to remain undefeated in this season. I'm Kevin Hicks and joined tonight by Dustin Hall to bring you another exciting edition of CFSL. Dustin, what are tonight's keys to the game as we get started?
Oh, I mean, both of these teams came out on fire week one. Just excited to see what they bring to the table here week two. Washington going to come out on the field here first, it looks like, led out by Antonio McDaniel, who had a highlight reel type of week one.
And looks like we might have a highlight reel already coming up as J.J. Smoke makes a 48-yard return, almost coming out the midfield to start off the game.
Yeah, always a great way to start off a game right around midfield. Couldn't ask for anything more out of your special teams to kick this one off.
As looking like we might have a quick score, but still half the field down. Setting up now in the shotgun, a quick toss out to the left-hand side as Matthew Kinzora is brought down after a 3-yard reception on a quick screen.
Yeah, a little pop right out there to the outside, and Kane out there able to secure the tackle and bring him down for a short game.
2nd and 7. Driving back the pass, surveying the field, gets a pass off and batted away there. Brendan Jackson making a nice defensive play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Quick read there, able to get his hands on the ball. Just great awareness there by the middle linebacker.
Back to pass for the third time, this time swallowed up quickly. Sacked for 8 yards. Jay Gates getting credit for that sack.
Yeah, Jay Gates all over the field week 1, and just going to continue that, it seems like, here in Seattle. Sleepless nights in Seattle, so to say.
Gates enters 6th in the league tackles for loss and is going to start climbing up that board as Washington sets up to punt. Miami getting ready to have their first look on offense here as the punt is away, taking it to 15 and making his way out to the 20 is Zaven May.
Yeah, and Miami going to come out. Deshaun Odie's been known here the last season and the beginning of this season to he's been very good about taking care of the football, and we'll see if he continues here.
Tight end in motion. Odie takes the snap in the shotgun, makes a pass over the middle, caught and picking up about 17 yards. Demetrius Reese with a nice reception.
Yeah, nice crossing route there across the middle. Reese able to snag it. Quick, easy throw there to start the game for Odie, get him in rhythm early, and nice pickup there on first down.
Able to advance that ball. Gonna see setting up here at the 39-yard line as Odie sets back up in the shotgun again. 2 receivers on the near side. Ball snapped and a quick toss out to the right and plowing forward through a couple of people. Rin Chucky picking up 5.
Yeah, sometimes those don't work, but sometimes they do, and on that one it did. A nice little pickup there, get you in 2nd and 5. That's right where you want to be to around midfield.
Yeah, definitely on schedule. Tight end back in motion again, and a fake handoff surveying the field. Got all time in the pocket, decides to take off and run. Pick up 15, 20, 30, 35, nearly 40, 33 yards. That was some wide open field.
Yeah, and that's all your offensive line there. Great blocking up front. Nobody able to get free, and just a wide open space as they were in man-to-man coverage downfield, and nobody had Odie in their sights forever on that one.
Huge play now sets up 1st and 10 just outside the red zone as Miami looking to make play punching in. Hand off to the halfback going up the left side, not able to pick up anything is David Brewer.
Yeah, not much room to work there. You praise the offensive line on one play, and the next play they come out and they do that for you. So don't know which way to look at it now.
Setting back up under center, 1 receiver to either side. Tight end coming back in motion to the left-hand side. Ball, fake handoff, toss over the center. Picking up first down and a little bit more. Sailor Sage with 15 yards.
Tell you what, that middle seems to be the soft spot in this Washington defense early. That's a couple passes we've seen Odie hit, and as you can see there, he's 3 for 3 on this drive, off to a great start.
Yeah, definitely can't complain. Setting up 1st and goal, first visit to the red zone tonight for the Hurricanes. In the shotgun, two backs in the backfield, setting up nice protection, and Odie taking off to run again, has a little bit of room and makes it to about the 1-yard line. 6 yards in the play.
Yeah, another great scramble there by Odie. Luckily, Matthew Norris there to get the tackle to save 7 momentarily for Washington.
Ball snapped at the 1. Odie says, no, I did it before, I could do it again, but this time sacked. Sarah Ann picking up first sack of the game.
Yeah, Sarah Ann just reaching out and grabbing that shoelace. Great tackle by her, and brings up a big 3rd down here early. We'll see what Miami brings to the table to try to punch it in.
Yep, we've got 3rd and goal from the 4. Tight end again moving in to the right side, dropping into the slot, and the handoff goes and pushing in for the touchdown. David Brewer on a 4-yard run.
I thought they had him stopped on that one, but Brewer able to snake his way through the defensive lineman there and able to punch it in. Nice play by him. Great blocking up front by the offensive line, and a nice start to this one for Miami as they answer the defensive stand with a quick touchdown.
And getting that early field position didn't net Washington much. Now sitting back by a score as they bring the ball out of the end zone, out past the 20-yard line. Xavier Lingham picks up 26 yards on the return. And Miami showing -5 yards gained by Washington's offense.
Yeah, not a great start if you're Washington, but at least there's plenty of time left to play and redeem yourself now. So we'll see what they can do here on this second drive.
McDaniels back in the shotgun, 3 receivers top side, quick toss. Coming back to the ball is Jack Keene, but unfortunately it ends up being a -yard on the reception.
Yeah, Brendan Jackson there on the stop, able to get him for the TFL. Just trying to dump it off short there, but well read by the middle linebackers. He makes another great play.
Now 2nd and 11 with 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. Spreading the field out with 5 wide receivers. McDaniel takes the ball and lobs it way over the head of his receiver. Must not have seen anything open downfield.
Seen a lot of that early this season out of the freshman quarterbacks. I mean, myself, I love seeing that. I'd rather see them just chunk it out of bounds than force a pass.
Absolutely. 3rd and 11, trying to get the first down. Here's a long down the field pass and intercepted as Miami's going to take the ball, run it back down, get down to the 44-yard line. Xavier May with the INT.
Every once in a while, I feel like Nostradamus. To brag about a guy throwing it out of bounds, and the next time he just throws it up for grabs. And great defensive effort there by Xavier May as he was in the right place at the right time. And we'll see if Miami's able to bring it down the field yet again and lengthen this lead out just a little bit more.
Sophomore setting up his team with good field position as we have another snap back. Quick toss again over the middle, picking up the first down and struggling and able to be just get back to the line again. Dimitri Reese was in.
Yeah, great play there, and you see again them hitting that soft spot over the middle. Not really sure exactly who had the tackle on that one, as it looked like all 11 Huskies were there in the area.
Odie setting up 2 receivers on the top side of the screen and a quick pass. Reese picking up another reception. 6 yards, we took a big hit making that catch.
Yeah, Johnson with the hit stick on that one, and surprised the ball was held on to. Great hands there by Reese. I've seen it pop out many a time because of the footsteps, but that wasn't only footsteps. That was a heck of a hit as long as it.
Odie with 2 backs in the backfield, one of them now stepping up and coming over to the near side as the fake handoff. Running back open on the side and picking up 2 yards is David Brewer.
Yeah, just getting a few, not quite enough for the first down, but get you in a lot better position. Clemson up 7-0 on Twitch at the end of the first quarter.
Sounds like it'll be a good game over there as Odie comes back, evades pressure, steps up into the pocket, almost makes it to the first down marker, but is going to set up 4th and 2. Sarah Ann with the tackle.
Another great stop by her. She's made 2 big ones on Odie so far when he was trying to scramble. Not really what you were hoping for, possibly being down 10 and now being down 10, but 10's a lot better than 14 to start off a game.
Indeed it is. That was a nice kick there. Waylon Wright stretching that lead out just a little bit more as we have the kickoff come back in and deep into the end zone this time, coming out for the touchback. Going to see Washington come out, see if they can't set up a good offensive drive here.
Yeah, Lingham back there hoping for a chance to run it out, but seems like the coaching staff didn't give him the green light on that one as he took a knee.
We saw the step up, a total of -6 yards so far on the night. Washington trying to get something together as a quick pass over to the left-hand side. Ralph Rodriguez picked up 6 yards.
Yeah, Rodriguez was a big part of their offense last week, and we'll see what he can do this week. Is Kane there with the big hit to bring him down?
Now, Rodriguez is 1 touchdown away to be the second Husky in team history to get 20 touchdowns. We'll see if he can get that tonight. Right now, McDaniel in the backfield, fake handoff and a toss right over the first down marker, but dropped as a host of Hurricanes come in and lay the lumber.
Yeah, it looked like John Smith there on the stick to free that ball up. Love to see that out of your guys over the middle.
3rd and 4, a little bit of time, able to make a toss out. Wide receiver is open and picking up the first down and more. Ralph Rodriguez with 15 yards.
not the best of throws. A lot of defenders in the area there, but he was able to put the touch on it and just lands it right where it needs to be. Rodriguez with a great catch, and the ball's finally moving now for Washington.
Yep, making some forward progress now. 3 receivers heading to the left side, 1 to the right as McDaniel takes a snap out of the shotgun. Has to get rid of it quick as Leroy Brown is taken down for a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, and again, Brendan Jackson, he just seems to be all over Brown here early, and he's doing a great job of it. So we'll see if that continues to be a battle throughout the night.
Second and a long 14 coming up here. Back to pass again, gets the ball out. Matthew Canizura picking up 5 yards, making it 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9, picks up 5. Brendan Jackson again in coverage with the tackle. He's been all over the place here early. Love to see that.
Long 3rd down, looking to extend this drive. A deep pass into coverage and intercepted again as the Hurricanes are going to take it back and run it out to about the 25-yard line.
Yeah, here early, it seems like Daniel just trying to push the ball a little too much, and Miami's been all over those deep passes. You see Miami having success offensively, running those short routes across the middle. Washington trying to push the ball downfield, and Miami's having none of it whatsoever here early.
Yeah, it's a good interception there by Tom Reese. Miami again with the ball, setting up for hopefully a 3rd drive with some points as the ball is dropped. Odie can't quite seem to believe his receiver dropped that one.
Yeah, it looked like Wojcik there, the tight end with the drop on the out route, but we'll see if they rebound here.
Drawn back for another pass. This one is caught, and driving forward for 17 yards is Chucky.
Yeah, and again, working that crossing route. Matthew Coleman there on the stop on that one, but if they keep allowing them just to hit those 8 to 15-yard routes across the middle, it is going to be a long night for this Washington defense.
Set up with another 1st down here. Odie with 2 backs in the backfield once again. The fake handoff and a quick test, diving swat. J.J. Smoke breaking up the pass.
That's how you stop them from doing it. You got to get in there and get your hands dirty, and Smoke all over that one. Going to bring up a 2nd down. Update over on Twitch. Clemson now up 14-3 over UNC.
With that, we see David Brewer picking up 12 yards, getting that 1st down, making a nice run up the right-hand side.
Yeah, I expect Brewer to have a great night, not because of anything other than I dropped him on fantasy this week.
Oh, that's got to be rough. As Odie scrambles, trying to get away from some pressure, not able to get out that time. Sacked 6 yards. Norris getting credit for the tackle.
Yeah, great stop there by Norris. Odie once again trying to get out and scramble, but they were having none of it. Sarah Ann, the first one there, couldn't wrap him up, and then he gets cleaned up by Matthew Norris.
2nd and 16 here. Odie back in the shotgun again. 2 receivers on the near side. Looks like receiver motioning out to the right-hand side. Handoff going up that right-hand side and stumbling forward. Brewer picking up another 8, setting up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, gets half the yards back there. Nice run by Brewer. Great blocking again by that offensive line, and get you in more of a manageable situation here for 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 7's a lot better than 3rd and 16. Line set up to get a little bit more protection. Odie stepping up in the pocket, makes the toss out, and unable to bring that in is Sincere Battle.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what that was. Threw it into triple coverage. Battle had his hands on it. Probably should have still came down with it, but just unable to secure the catch.
And this is the first punt forced by Washington. Ball bounces near the goal line, but does roll back in for a touchback.
Anxious to see here how this freshman quarterback responds. Last 2 drives, he's thrown 2 picks, so it could have him rattled a little bit here earlier. We'll see if they can get him settled down a little bit on this drive.
Daniels driving back. They're not showing any fear, letting him throw again as this one is caught. And
Yeah.
it's Leroy Brown picking up the reception.
Gates able to get out there from the defensive tackle spot and shows his hustle and determination to bring that pass down for no gain.
2nd and 10, a very quick pass and intercepted a 3rd time. Miami just seems to have McDaniel's number tonight.
It seems that way. Kane there all over that one. It looked like he was throwing to Kane more than the receiver on that one, and he was able to secure the catch. The free safety sophomore with a great snag there and going to lead to great field position just outside the red zone for Miami.
And setting up with wonderful field position now. Miami hands the ball off to Brewer and is going to make the turn around the corner and picks up 12, almost squirting free into the end zone there.
Yeah, a nice run there by Brewer. Great blocking to set up the edge, and he had plenty of green in front of him. When you don't get touched for 10 yards, that's a great sign as a running back.
And we saw pop up 7 first downs to 1 so far this game. As we have another handoff to Brewer, trying to let him finish what he started, able to pick up another 5 yards. Still 2nd and goal, 25 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, continue to go to him. It's working for you. There's no point in taking any kind of undue risk at this point. You're early, but you have the leverage right now.
And a 3rd handoff. This one will get it done. 4 yards in for the touchdown. David and Brewer stretching out that lead.
Great job, Brewer. Proud of you, bud.
Took quite a bit of work. It's like you have the ball, run some more, run a 3rd time. Eventually makes it in.
You're on my team, you get 3 points. I drop you, you get 2 touchdowns in the first quarter. Come on, man.
As the kick is good. Over on Twitch, Clemson now leading North Carolina 21-3 with 4 minutes left in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, maybe not quite the result some people thought over there, but Clemson showing up early in that one.
And here, as we near the end of the first quarter, got 10 seconds left, we're going to see if McDaniel can find a way to get away from this turnover bug.
Yeah, it's not been a great start for him. 3 interceptions in the first quarter, not what you were really expecting out of him. 7 of 13 for 24 yards and 3 interceptions.
At the same time, you said there are 3 interceptions and you're only down 17. Your defense is doing a good enough job to keep you in the game, as we have a possible handoff, a couple of spin arounds, and then throwing the ball away as there is no one in the area.
Yeah, I think that this Miami defense is starting to get into the young guy's head just a little bit in this one. Maybe Coach Cole needs to do a little talk on the sideline.
Emptying out the backfield as Ralph Rodriguez picks up 11 yards, gets a 1st down as we near the end of the first quarter. And that, in fact, will be the last play of the first quarter. As Washington is struggling a bit here, 17-0 in favor of the Miami Hurricanes. We'll be back shortly. This is the CSFL of PX1 Sports on YouTube. Having swapped sides of the fields, Washington now heading right to left on your screen, takes the pass in the shotgun and gets away throws the ball as he's hit. McDaniel's not able to make another pass there.
I will take that over an interception any day. If you don't like what you see downfield, young man, you do that every play.
Now 2nd and 10, we do have the handoff coming out. Leroy Brown not able to make anything happen.
Yeah, not much room to work there at all. Alden Forrester all over that one. Offensive lineman couldn't hold his block, didn't allow the running back to get the edge, and going to bring up a long 3rd down on this one.
And this feels like the 4th or 5th time we've seen 3rd and more than 10. Able to get back, screen pass, picks up less than 4 yards.
Great read there on the screen pass by Jay Gates, not fooled at all. Hate to see him already going to this type of game plan, but it seems like they're starting to get a little bit afraid of pushing the ball downfield.
Yeah, Washington having to punt away again. Punt is away. Miami picking up the ball at the 30-yard line, making one guy miss. Zaven May able to pick up 12 yards, going to set him up near the 40-yard line.
And again, great field position for Miami. I mean, they've been right around midfield or even starting in Washington territory here early in this one.
2 receivers either side, dropping back, getting a pass out, and almost intercepted, but able to come down with a 1-yard reception, Demetrius Reese.
Yeah, throwing into some coverage there, but able to get it in there just for the 1-yard gain. Deion Chambers there with the stop on that one.
Now a very clumped formation as the ball is tossed off. That's going to be David Brewer picking up a few more yards. 81 for the team on the night. Brewer's got 51.
Yeah, nice start there for Brewer, and you see they've only had 3 third downs so far. Deion Chambers able to make it their 4th third down attempt.
3rd and 3, taking the ball from under center, getting the pass over the marker, and stumbling forward is Justice Fury picking up the 1st down.
And again, just hitting that soft spot over the middle over and over again. It's like a boxer with the body punches. Just keep on pounding them right across the middle and in the gut.
And we're going to see another run right up that gut. David Brewer picking up 3 yards in the 1st down play.
Yeah, just a short gain there. Matthew Norris able to make the stop. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7. So at least you're kind of keeping them behind the sticks a little bit. We'll see what happens here on 2nd.
2nd and 7, another handoff. This time Daniel Thomas giving Brewer a spell and is unfortunate to lose one.
Yeah, nice play there by Joshua Bolton coming in from the defensive end spot and collapsing down to make that tackle. Puts them in a 3rd and 8. They've been in a few 3rd downs. You're not used to them being in this long of a 3rd down.
No, but plenty of protection available. And the pass goes out, but not able to pick up the 1st down is Daniel Thomas.
Yeah, great job there, Deion Chambers sitting at the sticks, not allowing him to get deep enough so he could undercut the route, but keeping him in front of him and making a nice secure tackle there to bring up the 4th.
This punt traveling back, falling into the end zone. As we change sides, give a bit of a shout out to chat. Jim Carr, Coleman, Blake Belloli, not Fuzzy. Welcome to our chat. Welcome to everyone. Hope you're all enjoying the show tonight. As Washington sets up at the 20-yard line, looking to get something rolling on offense. As we have a fake handoff, and the play action thrown almost directly to the defending player.
Yeah, Kane already with 1 interception tonight. Almost had his 2nd there. You're not going to be able to get enough on the ball throwing off your back foot in this league.
Emptying out the backfield, pass comes out, and this one thrown away. Number 7 there, kind of in the zone, but really that pass had nowhere to go.
Yeah, nowhere to go at all. You're 1 of 5 on 3rd down here. I'm hoping maybe they draw something up and get past the sticks.
Not with that. That looked like it might have been a fumble, but instead they're going to call that a sack.
I believe that was a screen pass. I couldn't really tell as quick as the defensive line got back there, though.
Blake Savage putting in quite a bit of work there, able to get the knockdown as Miami tries to return, runs backwards for a moment. Xavier May picking up 8 on the return.
Yeah, and that stat there, the yardage for the game, shows a lot of what's going on the field.
Having a negative sign next to your total yardage, not a fun place to be. Not when you're down 17, as Miami takes the ball, gives another quick pass, able to pick up 6 yards, is Sage.
Yeah, just another quick underneath route. Again, kind of hitting that middle area. And if Washington's going to give it to him, they may as well take it. Norman Martell comes up and makes the stop on that one. But once again, another 6-yard pop. And over on Twitch, it's now 21-3, Clemson on top of UNC, almost the end of the 1st half.
And a quick pass out the right-hand side, not able to go anywhere, not able to pick up anything. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now. See if Miami can convert this time.
I would expect to see another little short pass across the middle if I was a betting man.
Already called it. And instead, it is a screen pass up the right-hand side. Brewer taking a 1-yard loss.
And that's why when I go to the sports book, it takes all my money. So
I will join you in the poorhouse there. But
well,
these screen passes we've seen seem to be very feast and famine. You either get something really good going on or you're losing a bunch of yards.
the bright side here is the last couple of drives, this Washington defense has kind of stood tall. They're just hoping now that that maybe this offense can give them a little breather on this drive, build something, and put some points on the board.
And we see the stats for the 3 big men on campus for Washington. Not the best stat lines you want to see, unfortunately. As Washington comes out here at the 20 in the shotgun, ready to make something happen, we hope, as he throws, still able to make the pass. Matthew Kizora picking up 17 yards and a first down.
There you go. That's what you need to do. Get some short passes, get the ball moving downfield. Nice snag there, way to convert, move the sticks. And not bad coverage made there with the stop. And we'll see if they can continue this and maybe make it past midfield.
McDaniel setting up again in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the right-hand side, 1 on the near side. This time it is a handoff to Leroy Brown. Goes forward, makes 6 yards, going to set up 2nd and short.
Yeah, nice little 6-yard gain. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, May coming up and making the stop. We'll see what they can do here.
We'll see Chad trying to jinx it, saying they feel an INT coming. Do have a pass. Ball is thrown out to the right-hand side. No INT. Ralph Rodriguez picking up 15 yards in the first.
And they made it across midfield. That may be the first time so far tonight. So congrats to the Washington offense. Now let's go get some points.
Yeah. It is kind of sad to hear it's the first time across midfield when their first drive started at the 45. But McDaniel's setting up 2 receivers on the near side. Good time in the pocket, gets a throw out there, bouncing off the hands of his receiver, and 3 Hurricanes can't seem to play the dip drill well.
Wow, there was like 5 white jerseys there. Great defense so far by Miami.
Yeah, we are seeing Miami swarm to the ball as we have a receiver in motion and a quick toss out on the screen, trying to pick up a few yards. Leroy Brown grabbing 3, setting up 3rd and 7.
Yeah, at least it was positive yards. So we got that. 1 of 6. Let's make it 2 of 7 here, boys. You got this.
That's what we hope in the pistol, and a drop and almost picked up off the ground there by John Smith.
Yeah, if John Smith would have got that off the batted ball, then I'm pretty sure that would have been 6. He had nothing but green turf ahead of him and just unable to secure that ricochet.
A nice punt, trying to go for the corner and just barely missing that. Ball goes back in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, Miami's offense actually, the last few drives, they've kind of stalled out themselves, so we'll see what they can do here going into the half.
Yeah, we've got 4 minutes left in the first half as Brewer takes the run up the left-hand side, picks up 11 yards and a first down.
Yeah, great night so far by Brewer. 10 carries, 65 yards, averaging 6.5 a pop. He's off to what maybe, I don't know what his best is.
Even if it's not his best, that is a good night at anyone's books as he picks up another 4 yards, setting up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, and they're just going to, I mean, you may as well continue to pound it to him. You've got plenty of time to work it down the field, even running the ball.
Odie spinning around, avoids 1 tackler, but not able to get away from the second, is taken down for the sack. Matthew Norris, 2nd sack, 3rd tackle for loss on the night.
Yeah, Norris there, as he did a great job. Maybe not rushing. It seems like he's more trying to hold his spot because he knows that if Odie doesn't see what he likes downfield, he's apt to scramble. So he's holding his spot at the line, reading which way to go, and then making the stop right before the line of scrimmage.
Odie making a quick toss to the outside and not able to walk the tightrope is Daniel Thomas. Losing 3 yards, setting up 4th and 11, and another Miami punt.
Yeah, Miami off to a hot start to start the game with 17 points, and since then their offense has kind of stalled out. Seems like Washington's defense is kind of caught up to what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, given the number of turnovers and the way the field position game is played out, still only being down 17 points is actually a very good job by the Washington defense, as their offense is trying to get some going. Receiver in motion, quick toss over for another screen pass, and losing a yard is Leroy Brown.
Yeah, and again, John Smith over there on the stop. Great defensive play by by the outside linebacker, able to bring Brown down in a hurry.
2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line. Back to pass and under pressure, just having to get rid of it.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of those out of him tonight, but I'd rather see a lot of those than the other option when he tends to force the ball. So just continue to read the defense. If you don't like what you see, keep throwing it out of bounds.
3rd and long, getting a pass deep down the field, but bouncing off the back of Miami players. That looks like
just another not the pass you want to make on that situation. You saw Miami early busting it over the middle and moving it down the field, and I kind of think that's what Washington needs to go to a little bit of themselves and just get the ball moving a little bit, get their defense off the field, and see if they can't put a complete drive together.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see Miami maybe return back to that. They seem to have gotten away from it just a little bit. Not had the success they had earlier in the game. As we near the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, Odie handing the ball off to Brewer is going to make a push-up, pick up 7 yards.
Yeah, Brewer again just clicking along, 6.3 yards of carry now, has 12 touches. I mean, if they can't stop him, you may as well. It seems like the middle of this Washington defense just didn't quite getting the job done.
And a nice little safety outlet pass to Brewer, picks up 3 yards and the first down.
And again, moving the sticks. So you're 3 yards away from being into Washington territory. Plenty of time left to put this drive together and put it in the end zone.
Yep, minute 45 left, all 3 timeouts available. Stepping back into the pocket pass, not seeing anything, takes a step up and minimizes the yardage lost on the sack as they call the hurry up, get back up to the line, going to try to do it again, but slightly better. Now in the shotgun, Odie's with 3 receivers on the far side, gets a quick pass out and intercepted. Washington's going to have a chance almost to break free and get that returned in. Number 19 with a big INT.
Yeah, Johnson read that one well. Made a great read on the ball, just undercut the receiver. Sets Washington up best field position of the night. You have to at least secure the ball and get 3 points on this one. 3 points into the half would be huge. Cut the lead to 2 possessions. You can't afford a turnover right now.
That's exactly right. As you go back, set up the pass, and coming back towards the ball, but not able to get the ball before they get to the sideline. Another incomplete pass. I think that's number 14, 15 on the night.
Yeah, just tale of 2 games so far by him.
And McDaniels again with another pass that's 17 incompletions. Again, no one really in the vicinity of that pass.
Hey, can somebody in chat call LSU in here with their no-fly defense and show them what's up?
And now I'm not even able to get the pass away. Coming straight through the middle is Jackson picking up a huge sack.
Yeah, great play there. Going to bring up a 4th and long. Knocks him completely, probably out of. It's going to knock him out of field goal range, and once again, just unable to put points on the board.
Yeah, it looks like it would have been about a 55-yard punt, but instead, or a 55-yard field goal attempt. But instead, we're going to get the punt here. Washington is going to try and drain the clock down. Miami not taking a timeout.
They
Miami may be content to go into the half with a 17-point lead.
Possibly. It would have been about if he wouldn't have taken that sack, it would have been what, about a 49-yard field goal attempt. So he was within range. The one time you wanted him to throw it away, he held on to the ball.
And this time the ball bouncing. Ooh, looked like a nice bounce. May have gone out around the 3-yard line.
It looked like he did nail the coffin corner there. We'll see where they spotted up though. Nice punt.
And again, yeah, that is at the 2-yard line. So Miami super deep. Got to get the ball out. That may put pay to any attempts to score before the half. Quick pass up the near side, picking up 3 yards. Sally Wojcik.
Yeah, just dumping it off there, trying to get some room to breathe. I would imagine here you're just going to run the ball and take it to half. But we'll see.
Now setting up the shotgun. 3 wide receivers. May see 1 real deep pass to end the half, just letting the clock run out. Can't imagine not taking the pass attempt, but perhaps. As the clock grinds down, will be the final play of the half. And it is just a short screen pass, picking up 1 yard, padding the stat sheets a little bit. But as we go into halftime, Miami up 17-0 on Washington. Dustin, what are your thoughts on the first half?
I mean, so basically it's been dominated by the defenses. I mean, early Miami was hitting Washington with the quick little hitters across the middle, moving the ball with Brewer, and since those first few drives where I believe they scored on all 3 of them, since then Washington's defense has stepped up to the occasion and fought back. Their offense, on the other hand, is not. I mean, you look at a guy, McDaniel, last week threw up 574 yards and 5 touchdowns against an LSU defense that some consider one of the best defensive back units in the league. And then tonight he comes out with 65 yards in the first half.
Now you've got 3 turnovers, 65 passing yards, minus 12 rushing yards. That time of possession, though, has got to be a killer. The Washington defense is going to be gassed going into the second half. But
yeah,
as it is, we're going to step. Go ahead.
You're good.
Okay, I was going to say we're going to step away for a moment as we get ready for the second half. This is CSFL Football by PX1 on YouTube. And just like that, we're back. No one needs a break as Miami is going to run the ball out of the end zone, get back out to the 25-yard line, and set themselves up with decent field position to start the second half.
Yeah, interested to see what they come out here to start the second half with. Do they revert back to what was working early in the game, or do they continue to run the same type of offense later that they ran later in the half?
All right, now it looks like Brewer's going to maybe get a bit of a heavier workload, picking up 4 yards. Pushes him up to 80 yards on the night. Deion Chambers picking up his 7th tackle.
Yeah, and been a while since we've given an update. Clemson up 24-3 over UNC. About 3 minutes to play in the third quarter over on Twitch.
Odie taking the ball, handing it off to Brewer again. This time just met in the backfield. Well, losing a yard, Norman Mantell picking up the tackle for loss.
Yeah. Big outside linebacker Norman Martell coming in and crashing the party. Going to bring up a long 3rd down for Miami. We'll see if they're able to convert this one.
Odie setting back, hit as he throws and disrupting the pass as it kind of just falls incomplete in the middle of the field.
Looks like Washington's starting to draw some plays out of the Miami defensive playbook, bringing some pressure there on that long 3rd down and forcing the pass out early.
Punt is away, picked up at the 35-yard line, run out to the 40. Xavier Lingham picking up 6 yards on the return. As Washington's going to come out, see if they can make some adjustments in the locker room in between halves. As McDaniel steps back, has plenty of time to set up and still has to throw it away. Just a good coverage down the field from Miami.
13 of 31 so far, and you look at that total yardage of 53 yards. They have to do something to get back on track.
Empty backfield. This time the pass is out and caught. Ralph Rodriguez picking up the first down. little bit of bright light at the end of that tunnel.
Yeah, Brendan Jackson there to bring him down. He's had a decent night so far tonight from that outside linebacker position.
And the play action pass is complete, and breaking free of a couple of tackles, Leroy Brown turns what was a 3-yard, 4-yard pass into a 9-yard gain.
Yeah, I love seeing that fight out of Brown. Me personally, I love seeing the heart of some of these players, and a guy like Leroy Brown that's been around for a while, one of your seniors, you want to ride him as much as you can here in the second half to try to get back into this game.
Absolutely. 2nd and 1. Daniel back pass, toss over the middle. That middle is still open for everyone. Nasir Cooper making his first reception of the game, picking up 9 yards.
Yeah, Kane there with the stop, but they were able to pick up the first down, and I'm anxious to see if they keep working this inside. It seems to be working for them here on this one.
McDaniel back to pass again, and looks like may have been held up as the pass was released there. No one really in the vicinity of that pass.
Yeah, just again, just throwing it away out of bounds and living to fight another day.
And a toss slightly left of center. Jack Keene picking up 8 yards, going to set up 3rd and 2.
Quiet night so far for Keene, only 2 catches for 7 yards. You'd like to see him get a little bit more involved, but that stat there, 1 of 9 on 3rd downs is huge.
That's not what you want to see, as we got a receiver in motion. 4 receivers now on the right-hand side, and a quick pass to the left side, picking up 5 yards. Nasir Cooper getting first down and into the red zone for the first time as Washington.
Yeah, nice little play there, quick hitter. Pufal was all over it, just couldn't quite get his hand in there, but able to make the secure tackle and bring the receiver down.
3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Daniel back to pass all the time in the world, and almost intercepted. As Saban made, that would have been his 2nd INT of the night.
Yeah, sometimes it's like if he has too much time, it's too much time to think back there. He just needs to rely on his instincts a little more, get the ball out, get it in time.
As a nice short route there over the middle. Ralph Rodriguez picking up 8 yards, going to be 3rd and 2, just this side of the 10-yard line.
Yeah, and another just quick hitter right there over the middle, and I'd love to see him go right at it right here.
Completely empty backfield and a quick toss, able to pick the first down and into the end zone. Leroy Brown, Washington will not go quietly into that good night, picking up a touchdown.
Yeah, and I mean, as abysmal as the first half was, Washington's still right in this game, only down 10 points. Miami, for some reason, just it seems like in that first quarter they were go, 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 and then all of a sudden they let off the gas, and if they keep playing with fire, they're going to get burnt. It's about time for y'all to get the show going again, boys.
Absolutely. Miami taking the ball out of the end zone, going to try to get some good field position. A massive stiff arm from Xavier May, pushing a defender 5 yards away from him, but still only able to pick up about 25 yards.
Yeah, I mean, you're still going to start at the 25, but you love to see the fight out of the young man.
In the eye, ball handed off to Brewer. Brewer tucking in and able to pick up 2 yards. That's 81 yards on the night for David Brewer.
Yeah, just consistently giving him the ball here early. He's had a decent little night.
Under center, running back up the middle again. Brewer picking up another 2 yards, going to set up 3rd and 7. As Miami's got to get something going if they're not going to let Washington hang around.
It seems like since the first quarter they've been running the Chicago Bears offense, run, pass. So
pass deep down the field and batted away. Alfonso Wadley. Possible INT there, but at least you've forced a punt.
Yeah, they forced a punt, and now Washington going to probably end up with field position right around the midfield again, I would imagine.
Ball caught at the 35-yard line, running forward and picking up a little bit more than 10 yards. Xavier Lingham setting up Washington right near midfield. Washington with a chance now to close it to a 1-possession game.
Yeah, I mean, even a field goal gets you to a one-possession game, so we'll see if they continue to do what they did on that first drive to open up the second half.
McDaniel back to pass, gets the pass out, and immediately stepping out of bounds is Leroy Brown.
Hey, 2 yards is 2 yards. It worked last time. Just keep clicking off little positive gains, and you'll end up by the goal line pretty soon.
As the blitz comes in, able to get the pass out. Keene making the reception, 8 yards, setting up a third and short 1.
Yeah, Matt Jones there on the stop, holding them up to bring up this third down situation, and their odds are starting to get better percentage-wise. They're now 3 of 11.
3rd and 1, quick pass out to the right side, and able to make the corner turn. Leroy Brown walking a tightrope, picks up the first down.
Yeah, great awareness there by Brown. It looked like he was going to go out of bounds, but he knew right where he was and cut it upfield as quick as he could.
Brown to McDaniel's left. Ball snapped into the shotgun, looking to get away. Brown picking up another reception, bowls over 1, and picking up the first down again.
Yeah, Brown may not be getting the running touches, but they sure are hitting him in the flat. So we'll call that 10 carries for 30 yards, not 10 catches here in this one.
That does feel like it is. Brown now in motion to the right-hand side, empty backfield. And another quick pass up the left-hand side. Nasir Cooper picking up 15 yards, another first down, and into the red zone again are the Huskies.
Yeah, Pull Fall playing off on him there, and he just gets a quick route yet again, and maybe it's time to get up in their faces a little bit. The defensive line pressure for Miami sure seems like it's backed off just a little bit here in the second half. We'll see if they can bring the heat again.
1 in the backfield with McDaniels. A quick pass, that one into super tight coverage. Julian Lee can't believe he let that one go.
Yeah, that should have been a pick. We've seen a few of those out of this Miami defense. Those 3 interceptions, if I was counting, should probably be more like 6 or 7.
I've had quite a few that are close, and this one tossed in the back corner of the end zone, unable to catch up to it is the Washington receivers.
Yeah, here on 3rd and 10, I don't know if I push the issue that much or maybe just run the ball or drop it off in the flat. I mean, 3 points is going to do you just as good as 7.
We are going to make a push, and caught in the back is Rodriguez with another Husky touchdown.
Then again, what do I know? So
another 6 points. Assuming the extra point is good, it's going to be a 3-point game with 3:45 left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, totally different game. And little check-in over on Twitch. Clemson up 27-3 on USC, about 7 minutes to play in the 4th.
So I got a game that I don't think is going the way a lot of people were expecting on Twitch. Here, we had a game that we thought was going to be very one-sided, but all of a sudden, only a field goal separates the Huskies and the Hurricanes. As Miami takes the ball, runs out to the 25-yard line, and Xavier May continuing to set up with good field position for his team.
And as you see there, I mean, it's pretty much ever since they got off to that 17-0 lead, they have not strung together a drive whatsoever. They need to get back on track here, or else it might be time for Washington to take the lead in this one.
Might be Odie taking the snap, dropping back, able to throw the pass out. It looked like a good catch, but dropped at the last second.
Yeah, just another error. So let's see what they do here with this empty set.
Dropping back to pass. This time the ball is caught. Chucky says, no, I'm not going to drop a second one. Picks up the first down to make up for the last drop.
Yeah, nice catch there by Chucky Way to hang on the ball. Matthew Coleman just lit him up.
And now another snap into the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left side. Ball comes out over the center. Brewer picking up 7 yards on a quick pass.
Yeah, and now it seems like they're getting back into that groove, hitting the middle. Both of these defenses have been given that short middle. It's like they're playing a little bit of a soft D tonight.
Empty backfield. Another quick pass back over the center again. Juval Green picking up 7 yards. I believe that's his first reception of the game.
Yeah, Martell there with the stop, and again, just hitting that quick middle route. Doesn't get you much, but it gets you down the field.
Martell 1 tackle away to tie the team record for most tackles as Brewer takes 8 yards up the center.
Yeah, Brewer 9 yards away from 100. He's having a great game so far.
And just like that, Martell does tie team record for most tackles. We'll see if he can't break it tonight while we're here. As Chucky picks up 7 yards and a first down.
Yeah, it seems like something clicked over there on the sideline before this drive, and they kind of got back into doing what was working for them earlier as Chambers there on the stop.
And Martell, will he get credit for that tackle? Brewer picks up 6. That looks like Martell picking up the record-breaking tackle, and it is. Congratulations, Norm Martell, for setting a school record.
Congrats, Mr. Martell.
Back in the shotgun, Odie doesn't spot anything, makes it, man miss, breaks a tackle, and squirts forward for 9 yards, picks up a first down. And Miami maybe putting a bit of a drive together now.
Yeah, it seems like they kind of came out of the show a little bit. Alfonso Wadley making the stop on that one, and Miami back into the red zone for probably the first time since the first quarter.
First red zone snap of the second half for sure, and this toss just kind of floated over the middle and breaking 2 tackles and almost able to dive to the end zone. Sailor Sage picks up 12. It'll be first and goal from about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, and again, just they continue to just work this ball downfield. Nice, easy little chunks.
And a handoff out the right side and basically untouched to the end zone. David Brewer picks up a touchdown. It's going to be 23-14 Miami with extra point pending.
And again, Brewers just cutting my heart out all night long. 3 touchdowns on the night. That may be, yeah, that's a career best for Brewer with his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Quite a few records being set tonight. Extra point is good. 24-14 with 1:30 left in the 3rd quarter as Miami kicks back off to Washington. Washington going to see if they can't have their luck continue to improve as the ball's brought out to about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and we'll see if Washington's able to answer back here. They've looked a lot better here in the second half. We'll see if they continue on or if maybe they fall back into their lull after giving up that touchdown.
Just seeing those yards per half does look like it's a tale of 2 halves. The teams have almost swapped stats as Miami's in man coverage. A quick toss out and man coverage eats up the screen. Leroy Brown just tackled him as soon as the ball gets in his hands.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
Yeah, and I mean, you're going back to what you were failing at earlier. It seems like go back to hitting that middle pass and get those 7 to 8 yard chunks like you were doing earlier. Don't get back into this negative situation.
Antonio McDaniel in the backfield, 2 backs back there with him, makes the pass out over the right-hand side, picks up 16 yards to Ralph Rodriguez. 8 receptions on the night and another first down.
There you go. Moving the ball back downfield again. Nice tackle there by Kane, but a little too late as they were able to convert the first.
And even with these receptions, McDaniel's just getting hit over and over again as he sets up for another passing attempt. This one back over the center, making the grab and inching forward. Nasir Cooper, 3 yards on the play.
3 yards is John Smith all over him on that one. He did make the completion, but didn't gain very much on it.
McDaniel with some time. That's when it's been dangerous, but this one is good. 85 picking up the ball, gets down to the 5-yard line, almost able to break free. Jack Keene setting up first and goal for the Huskies.
Yeah, Keene getting past the defender there. Looked like a little bit of a zone and beats Jones down the sideline. Jones able to recoup and bring him down before he's able to put it in for 6 though.
With that touchdown segment tackle, McDaniel's forced to take a snap at the 5-yard line, looking for an open player. It looks like just barely stepping out before crossing the goal line is Nate Decker. Going to be 2nd and goal from about the half-a-yard line.
great effort there by Tom Reese on the shove out to keep him out of the end zone.
Looking for anything and just leveled on the play as McDaniel. Jay Gates picking up his second sack on the night.
I am sorry, but did you? Yeah.
He didn't even bounce when he hit the ground.
No, that's dude's concussed. Pull him. There is no way he gets up from that.
As we say that is the end of the third quarter. Washington's getting back into this one. 24-14, Miami leading. This is the CSFL by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Back in a moment. Get those fours in chat as Washington sets up for a third down and goal, trying to close this gap one more time as Daniel steps up in the pocket but not able to get away. Takes a sack. It's going to be 4th and goal from around the 10. Corey Mucci with picking up the sack.
Yeah, great job there by Mucci. And you kind of have to wonder if the Cowboys are still floating around for McDaniel. We saw him there while the TV screens cut away. They came out on the field with the smelling salts just to get him back up. So I'm not sure he's going to be all there here in this fourth quarter.
And Chad is right. Can take 3 here. It's still going to cut it down to a single possession game. If the field goal is good, which it is, Washington now only down by 7 with 8:41 left in the game. Do you think Washington can pull this off, bring it back?
Oh, I think there's a potential for anything at the moment. Both of these offenses have been hot and cold at times, so we'll see whether Miami comes out with their hot O or their cold O here in just a few seconds.
Over on Twitch, Clemson leading 34-3 over UNC with 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. As we get ready for Odie to make another attempt to take Miami down the field, this time handing it off to Brewer, who's going to get forward and pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, gets 4 yards. Martell there with the big stick on him, and it should put Brewer, if he wasn't already, isn't that over 100? I didn't see the stat on.
Now, I think we're getting close. I don't know if that quite put us over yet or not. But now Odie saying, we're going to spread it out. 5 wide receivers, no one in the backfield. A quick toss over the center, picking up about 14, 15 yards there.
Yeah, kind of threw it into some coverage there, but able to thread the needle. Johnson finally able to bring him down to the stop.
Play action attempt here. Odie says, no, I don't see anything. I'm going to run. I'm going to pick up the first down. And it's going to pick up 13 yards.
Yeah, you have to. When you play Odie, you have to keep that outside contained. Otherwise, he's going to do that to you. Your defensive end needs to make sure and always have that outside arm free.
And Brewer there picking up another 7 yards. That puts him to 114 on the night with 21 carries. Welcome to the Century Club.
Yeah, great game for him.
Odie with a delayed handoff. Brewer pushing forward, picking up another 6 yards. He's going to see if he can't just wear this Washington defense out to drain the last of the clock off on this game.
And for Brewer, that is his 3rd best rushing night of his career. Got a ways to go to get to number 1, but we'll see as they continue to work him.
Yeah, another 3 yards picked up there. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now, crossing the 30-yard line down to the 27. Odie sets up 1 receiver to either side, running up the left-hand side and trying to break free, but getting tripped up. Brewer picks up another 1, setting up a 3rd and a long 7.
Yeah, not really the place you want to be, but as long as you don't take a sack here, you should be able to at least get 3 on the board.
Trips bunched on the right side. Good protection. A toss on the center and wide open. Justice Fury, 27 yards for the touchdown.
Yeah, a little bit of blown coverage there by the Washington secondary, allowing Fury to get free, and Odie able to take advantage of the situation and put 7 on the board. Now you have to wonder, we're starting to get into that time of the game where it's time to put up or shut up, Washington, and you better ride your quarterback's arm if you want to put a win on the scoreboard.
No chance at a big return here. Ball goes back in the end zone, knelt down for a touchback. So Washington down 2 scores as they come out with 6:35 left to play. Still plenty of time, but you've got to have a big drive here. As McDaniel about to let loose down the field, but gets hit. Mucci picking up his 2nd sack of the night.
Yeah, Mucci coming off the edge. Great play by him. Maybe the quarterback held the ball just a tad bit too long. Yet you have to have some realization that this defensive line for Miami's for real.
I'm pretty sure I saw that offensive lineman just kind of let him go at the last second, though. But now McDaniel making a pass over the center, picks up the lost yardage and more. Justin Carey picking up 13. Going to set up 3rd and 4 with just over 6 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter.
So you trying to say there's some problems in the Washington locker room and McDaniel's rubbing his lineman the wrong way?
I don't know if it was that or if the offensive lineman's just getting tired. There've been plenty of pressure tonight. And now we got a quick pass, and the blocking is set up for this play. Nasir Cooper picks up 6 yards and a 1st down. Very painful looking 6 yards.
Yeah, they do convert the first, and that was Ralph Rodriguez that made the play there with that great block to set that up.
And a play action pass over the center, swatted down. Xavier May all over the back of the secondary tonight. That's 4 swats. He's got an INT, probably should have a 2nd.
Yeah, he's been all over the place back there, reading the QB's eyes all night.
Oh, hit as he throws, but able to make the completion out to Leroy Brown, 7 yards, 3rd and 3. Short 3 coming up here as Washington trying to desperately get another 7 points, stay in this game. In the shotgun, taking the snap. Ball deep out the right-hand side and dropped as 2 Hurricane defenders are there to help on the play.
I'm not sure exactly why they're punting it in this situation, but if it was me, I probably would have went for it. You're down 2 scores, 5 minutes to play, but apparently this Washington staff has an idea in their head. We'll see if they can execute it.
Washington defense had been doing pretty well until the last drive, at least in this 2nd half. But with a 4th and 3, that's probably the best 4th down you're going to get to see for the rest of the night. Instead, we have Odie taking the ball, starting at 35-yard line, getting hit, spinning around, and not able to stay on his feet. Sarah Ann picking up her 7th tackle, 2nd sack of the night.
Yeah, great job there by Sarah Ann. Just like I said earlier, if your defensive ends can keep their outside shoulder free against Odie, you'll see a lot of plays like that, as he likes to roll and scramble if he doesn't see what he likes to see downfield.
Couple more plays like that, the decision to punt's going to look really good all of a sudden. Odie drops back to pass, gets a pass over the center that is dropped at the last second there. That looks like Norman Mantell on the defensive coverage.
Yeah, Martell there getting his hand on it and able to break that one up, puts him in the 3rd and 18.
A delayed handoff, just trying to pick up a few yards to maybe set up the field position slightly better. But it's going to be 4th and 16. Washington getting the ball back awfully quick. It's going to have about 4 minutes, 10 seconds or so to play with to get their 2 scores back.
Yeah, and with another great tackle on that one to give her 8 on the night as well.
Xavier Lingham brings the ball back to the 45-yard line. Washington is about where they were when they punted the ball. Got to see if they can come up with 2 scores in just over 4 minutes, 15 seconds.
I think they have the capability. The question is whether they can get it done or not. And this defense is put the pressure on them regularly, as you see 5 knockdowns and 5 sacks. So we'll see if he can keep his head on a swivel and get the ball downfield. McDaniel's
has had a rough night, but gets a pass over the middle, complete. Matthew Kinzora picking up 10 yards, going to be 2nd and inches. I don't like the spot of that ball. I thought that was across the line.
Yeah, good stop there by Brendan Jackson, though, able to bring him down just short of the sticks and cause him to have to fight for the second.
We are seeing a lot better protection from Washington, but that time the ball seems to just sail out of McDaniel's hand, and he is going to bring up 3rd and inches. Got to get this first down here.
3rd and inches, and you come out in an empty set.
Well, I've got to imagine that you were looking at going for it on 4th down anyway, but it doesn't matter as Luke Long picks up his first reception of the game, 5 yards, and a very important first down.
Yeah, great conversion there. We'll see. Got to keep pushing, though.
Yep.
Clock's
empty
ticking.
Backfield. Clock is ticking. Brown in motion and receives the quick pass. Able to squirt out for 3 or 4 yards. No, they're only going to give him credit for 1 yard as the clock is going to continue to run. We're getting into the crunch time here. As McDaniel takes another pass and ball's loose. Picked up by number 77, is making the run for the end zone. Can he make it all the way down? That is a touchdown and a very late tackle. Where's the flag for unsportsmanlike conduct?
Yeah, Corey Mucci with the
picking up the fumble recovery.
Great scoop and score there, but that was caused by Gates. As he just put the hit on. We'll see if they review this or not. I don't know if they will, but that was a great athletic effort by the big man, and they're going to call it good.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's not going to review. On the replay, I thought it looked like he might have been down, but the ref must have seen something, as that fumble recovery is going to stand, and Miami now stretching out to a 21-point lead with 3 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Yeah, and at this point, I don't know if you can pull out of this whole if nothing else, you need to work on some timing issues and maybe work on your 2-minute offense and just try to get some more reps for your young players on this team.
Yeah, Xavier Lingham looked like he was going to try to do his best to make sure something good happened there. Does bring the ball back out, very reminiscent to the opening kickoff of the game. Just not quite able to break free. As we see a couple of highlights there of the defensive line from Miami.
Yeah, Jay Gates with a great night. He's one of the premier freshman defensive tackle in the league this season.
And a nice pass there up the near side. Luke Long picking up his 2nd reception. Going to be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, it looked like Forrester almost got a pull on that one, but just couldn't quite get his hand on it.
And now the clock is still running. Surprised we're not quite in hurry-up mode just yet. If they were going to try and make a push to close this gap. Do have 4 wide receivers, 1 in the backfield, and hit as he tried to throw. McDaniels goes down yet again. Gates picking up his 4th sack.
Yeah, and again, the offensive line just having issues up front, up the middle is Gates is just manhandling them.
Gates having been 6th in the league for tackles for loss coming into tonight's game. Weir Brown takes a pass, loses 6 yards on the play. It's going to be 4th and 15. And was that Gates? No, that was not Gates. He was there to help, but he's not going to get credit for another one.
I don't think. You never can tell who they'll give credit to, though. The stat boys, they have a mind of their own sometimes, but I think that was Forrester on that one.
Well, that is 4th and 15. They are going to make the attempt. The pass is thrown out and caught by Ralph Rodriguez for 5 yards. That's not going to be anywhere near enough, though. Turnover on downs, and Miami's going to have a chance to run off the rest of this clock.
Yeah, I figure you'll probably see a heavy dose of Brewer to finish out this game.
Brewer says, I'm going to go pick up a few more yards, 4 more yards on first down, setting up 2nd and 6. 130 yards on the night. I believe he said this was his 3rd most yards in a game.
Yeah, he's nearing in on 2nd right now, but he's had a great night.
And Miami seeming content just to run out the clock, picks up another 4 yards. Going to be 3rd and 2 with a little bit over a minute left to go as we get ready to wrap up this game and give a call up to chat. Joe Gase, Demetrius Reese, Corey Mucci. Getting receivers and in the chat, surely that's breaking some sort of rules. TD Sav, welcome to our chat. Hope everyone's having a good night as Miami looks to squeeze out the rest of this clock. 3rd and 2, just over the 40-yard line. Are going to have a pass attempt and not reaching up to grab the ball there is going to stop the clock. 4th and 2, going to see a punt. No, I tell you that. Miami says, no, we're going to go for it. That was a terrible play. We are not ending on that. So Odie back to pass says, no, we're going to end on me getting sacked instead because that's so much better. I don't think that's quite what they had in mind.
No, definitely not. But Matthew Norris there doing a little stat padding of his own, getting a sack on the play, and we'll see what Washington does here, whether they just go ahead and run it out or if they try to push it downfield and get one last score.
If they're running it, McDaniel's going to take yet another hit to the face. Instead, it's a quick pass off to Brown on the near side. They're going to call a timeout. I think the time to call a timeout was 2 minutes ago. But getting in a few extra snaps, getting in some practice for the next week's game maybe, as McDaniels takes the read option, picks up 4 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
Well, we'll see what they can do here. Maybe they can convert one last 3rd down. You got to prop up those stats when you can.
And another quick pass to Brown. That is a negative stat there. Losing 3 yards as we go into the hurry up now on 4th and 5. And a quick pass as he's hit, but they are going to pick up the 1st down, which will stop the clock momentarily. Derek Sato picking up 14 yards on his 1st reception of the game. So that is getting some extra people involved. And hit as the ball bounced off his head. That's going to be number 77 on defense, breaking up the pass.
Yeah, just we'll see one last shot.
Luke Long picks up 9 yards as we end this game. We see in chat McDaniel's 2nd in pass attempts in a game in Washington history now. Unfortunately, it's in a losing effort as Miami is going to remain undefeated as Devin Brewer gets adequately recognized player of the game.
Yeah, kind of a tale of 2 halves. Washington fell behind early, bounced back a little to start the 2nd half, and then Miami decided to hit another gear yet again and take this one away from them here in Seattle. So we'll see what happens going forward as they both approach week 3.
And coming up with that, we saw some great plays tonight. We'll be back again in roughly 30 minutes with another game for you here on YouTube. Thanks to our executive producer, Mike Peters, tonight, and my broadcast partner, Dustin, for tonight's action. And on behalf of all the rest of our broadcast crew, I'm Kevin Hicks. You've been watching the CSFL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Again, we'll see you at 9:10 Central for Auburn and LSU.